Hello, love. Welcome back, or welcome to What I Am Seeing. In today's session, we're going to be focusing on your breath. And your breath is actually correlated, or the gate 12 is actually correlated with the breath. In quantum human design, this is called the gate of the channel. Gate 12, the gate of the channel, and it comes off your throat center, your activation center in quantum human design. And we all have all of the chart, so whether or not you have gate 12 defined or activated, colored in your chart or not, this session still applies to you, because we're going to be focusing on, again, increasing your capacity to breathe, which then enables you to increase your ability and capacity to speak, to talk, to use your voice, to speak your truth. So we'll be focusing on the element of air, and specifically this archetypal energy of the gate 12, the gate of the channel. This is the astrological sign of Gemini. In the I Ching, it is called caution, and in traditional human design, it is called the gate of caution as well. And it has a lot to do with timing and the regulation of timing. So I thought that we would work to breathe a little bit more deeply, to clear any blockages that you have in your lungs, and clear any blockages in your throat chakra that may be affecting your ability to speak and to share, to voice, to use your voice when the timing is right. So let's just open up this sacred space together. Allow yourself to drop in. Relax, 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 relax. We have our melon blossom, coastal sunset, Palo Santo candle. Today our fiery, crackly candle. Although we're still at our top layer, so it just smells like sweet melons. Like a summer day. So like I said, this gate 12, you can look to see if you have it defined in your chart or not. If it's defined, whether you have a hanging gate 12 or you have the full 1222 channel, you may experience this archetypal energy more consistently and more fixed way. If it's open or undefined, you'll experience it through the transits or through amplifying it through other people who have it defined. So you'll just experience it in a variable way. And like I said, this energy is the ability to articulate and communicate when the timing is right. It's quite literally the channel. And we are all channels. We all have the ability to channel. So why don't we go ahead and set the intention to actually release the fear of breathing deeply, the fear of using your voice, of speaking up, of speaking your truth, of allowing yourself to flow and speak, to share your truth when the time is right. Why don't we release the fear of persecution, ridicule, judgment from speaking up, from sharing your voice, from sharing your truth, from times in the past that you may have experienced in this lifetime and times in the past from previous lifetimes. Let's just set that intention, or the intention to release, the intention to let go, to feel safe enough to be open to the possibility that you can share your truth, share your voice, speak up, speak from your heart and follow your heart. And we'll just continue to set our space here as we light our incense, which is rose, agarwood, and sweet gum. We're gonna make sure today that the connection between your heart and your throat, your lungs and your breath are clear, are fully connected and functional. We're going to bridge and repair any gaps, any cracks or deterioration or damage to this passageway. That may be preventing you from communicating, articulating, sharing your heart, speaking your truth. Using your voice when the timing is right. Lighting our incense off of our candle, of releasing any fear. Allow yourself to relax. Relax, relax, relax. Release, release, release. Surrender and let go of anything you're holding on to, just if it's for this time that we have together. You are safe. I've got you. And allow yourself to receive what's being offered here today. You are safe. You are held. Relax, relax, relax. Now again, we'll be working on clearing the passageway from your lungs, your heart space, up through your throat. So we're working with your heart chakra, your throat chakra. Opening up the airways and the passageways, deepening your capacity to breathe, to take in the breath, to calm and slow your breathing, especially if you start to feel overwhelmed or anxious when it comes time for you to speak up and to share your voice. Okay. Relax, release, and receive. We are going to amplify the air element, increasing our capacity to breathe, to speak with our air element stone. Like I said, we are all divine channels, and we want to make sure that we are clearing out any stale air at the bottom of your lungs, because we don't use the full capacity of our lungs, especially the older that we get. So I'm just gonna rub this in your heart space and near your lungs to start to really loosen up and allow the lungs and the muscles there and all the organs around the lungs to start to loosen up, to start to expand instead of contract, and start to allow more space so that you can get a deeper breath in. We're going to help your lungs out with this air element by adding it here and amplifying the energy. Something else that you can look into is we all typically have a mixture of the 4 elements: air, earth, fire, and water. And you can look in your astrology chart to see how much air or how much element, what element you have activated in your chart. And I know that I have someone close to me in my life that only has 1 planet in air. So it is an element that they need to be aware of. Even though they're a time bender and they have a motorized throat, they can use their voice, they can initiate conversations, but because they have only 1 element of air in their astrology chart, it's something that really was kind of life-changing for them when they realized this, because there was a lot of suppression of their voice, a lot of just playing out life, not having spoken up and using their voice. And now they make an intentional, deliberate, conscious awareness to practice airing out, to practice using their voice. And they can feel in their body when they start to when they haven't aired it out enough, when they start to feel in their body and realize when they haven't used their voice enough, and they know that they need to speak and communicate and to share and to air out. So just something for you to be aware of in your own chart. It's important to move this energy. So if it doesn't come natural to you to speak and share, and it could be other elements in your chart, if you are highly sensitive, if you're empathic, if you are a 5th line, all of those things can play into you not wanting to be seen or to speak and share your voice. But it's so important that you do. So we're going to use our green Aventurine, which is a comforter, a heart healer, helps to harmonize and protect your heart. It brings things back into harmony, to balance, control, well-being, emotional calm. So we're going to use this for your lungs, your heart chakra, just to go in and scoop out anything in there that may be causing any blockages and causing you to feel constricted in your breathing, constricted in your lungs. That's not allowing you to take in deep, full breaths. It's very gentle. Just relax. We're just kind of getting the surface level here of anything that has piled on throughout the years, caked on, gotten stuck on, that's kind of compacted your lung capacity, and that has prevented you from taking deep, full breaths, which ultimately shuts down that passageway, that airway to your activation center, to your throat chakra, and silence is your voice, and we can't have that. We need you to be able to have that, be the clear, have the clear channel, be the clear channel that you are. Okay, let's see. Oh, there's like a little bit more right in here, right at the near your rib cage here. Just scooping that out. Just scooping that out. Scooping. Scoop. Really, really good love. Yeah, we're just working on this area first. Your lungs and your heart chakra. We're going to do some light therapy next, and we're going to move up into your throat chakra, and we're going to do some breathing together, okay? We're just preparing your lungs, assisting your lungs to restore them back to full breathing capacity. Feeling a little bit better. Yeah. Okay, love. Now we're going to go in and we're going to use this light like little lasers, and getting any of the rest of those remnants in there. This is just any stuck particles, any fragments, they are dissolving and evaporating into the light, just dissolving, evaporating into the light. Any of those elements, particles, fragments, stuck bits and pieces, dissipating, dissolving, light therapy healing. Expanding your lungs, expanding your heart space. able to take deeper breaths, slowly stimulating your lungs to expand so you can breathe deeper, deeper, and deeper, and deeper. Good, 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 good. You're doing so good. Good, 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 good. Okay. Let's see though. That's looking good. Let's use our very soft feathers here to just sift through and feel. Let's see. Oh, yeah. That's so much clearer. Yeah, that looks really good. Is that more comfortable now? Yeah. Okay. Good. Okay. So what we're going to do next is we're going to do a couple of breathing exercises. Or not really exercises, we're just going to breathe together, okay? We're going to test out this new, cleared, and expanded passageway, this new airway. So we're going to use 4 different tools to breathe together because we want to test out this new ability to take in a deeper breath, to breathe deeper, so that way you can test out this new space and this new feeling of being able to really get a deep breath in and out. And then we're going to move up and work on your throat chakra, on your activation center, really clearing out that gate 12 passageway and just your throat in general. We really want to make sure that you have clear, free, completely cleansed airway and passageway for you to be able to speak your truth and speak your voice when the timing is right. So the first thing that we have here is from Calm Strips, and I have no affiliation with them. I just think that it's a really cool small business and a really cool concept, and they have different types of reusable stickers that you can put on anything, reminding you to breathe. So this is the first one we're going to do together, okay? We're going to do this together in a minute. We're going to inhale, hold, probably for 1 to 2 count. Inhale, exhale, and then hold on the exhale for 1 to 2 count. and we'll build up our holds in between the inhales and exhales as we move on through our rounds of breathing, okay? We're going to use different tools. So this first one, again, we're going to inhale, hold for 1 to 2 count, exhale, hold for 1 to 2 count, inhale, and so on. And we'll just repeat this for a few rounds, okay? So you can place your hand, one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly if that feels good. You can close down your eyes and just really settle into your space, whatever you're sitting on. Make sure that you're comfortable. Okay, and we'll just do this together. Okay, so exhale, inhale. Oh, and we're going to do this in and out your nose, not your mouth. So you're going to inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose, unless you can't exhale or inhale through your nose at for some reason, or if your nose is stuffed up, then you can do your mouth. But we want to try to do in through the nose, out through the nose, because that actually, if we breathe out of our mouth, that could send a fight or flight signal response to our nervous system, and that's not what we want to do, because typically open mouth breathing signals the fight or flight, and we want to tap into the parasympathetic and pump the brakes and slow down and feel calm and grounded and slow down our breath. And breathing in and out through the nose allows the body to relax and tap into the parasympathetic nervous system, okay? Okay. Again, so we're going to inhale through your nose. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Inhale. 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 Hold. Exhale. Hold. Okay, good. And we're going to move on to our next one. You're doing so good. This one is really cute. It says, when life is bananas, remember to breathe. When life is bananas, remember to breathe. And along this little banana, it has the inhale and then exhale. Inhale, exhale. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing where we're going to inhale and try to hold for like a 3 count, 3 to 4 count, and then exhale, 3 to 4 count. Inhale, hold, 3 to 4 count, exhale. Okay, and we'll do that for a couple of rounds. So this little banana reminds you, when life is bananas, remember to breathe. Alright, coming back to our breath. Slows down the anxious thoughts, slows down the mind, and really, if you have one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly, try to feel your torso expand, rise up as you inhale, and then really let it go and fall back as you exhale. Okay, so let's start this round. Okay, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Try to make your exhales a little bit longer than your inhales. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Let's do 2 more rounds. 2 to 3 more rounds, and I won't talk. We'll just do it together, okay? Ready? Inhale. One more. Okay, good job, love. Good job. There are so many pranayama practices, breathing practices that you can do, but these are just simple, conscious inhales and exhales that you can do anytime, anywhere. And actually, before we go to our roses, I want to show you, I saw this, I don't remember who it was to credit them, but I saw this at some point, which you can, this was interesting, like if you don't have these, cute little calm strips to remind you about breathing, or if you can't get to your phone or computer, or you're someplace where you can't, search YouTube for a breathing practice, a pranayama practice, then this is something very simple that you can do anywhere, and you just use your hand. And so you're going to inhale, so it's just slowing down and taking 5 conscious breaths using your hand. So you're going to inhale up, pause at the top, exhale down. Inhale up, pause at the top, exhale down. Inhale up, pause at the top, exhale down. And we're going to do this for 5 rounds of breath all the way to the end of your hand. Okay, so let's try this one together. Inhale, pause, exhale. Right, that's easy. You can do that wherever you are, no matter where you are. So we have 2 different roses that we're going to use, and I want you to imagine, you can close your eyes for this, but not only does it make a lovely, lovely sound, but I want you to imagine the moment after we enjoy the lovely rose sounds. Every inhale, you can picture your heart, your chest expanding, just like this rose would bloom and expand and reach up towards the light, towards the sun. I want you to imagine that at the center of your chest, okay? Like right here. So we're going to breathe and expand, and then exhale, and then inhale, and expand with each breath, okay? Like you're blooming. With each inhale, you're blooming and growing brighter and brighter and brighter. with each inhale and exhale again, in through your nose, out through your nose. And we'll just take a couple rounds and then we're going to go even deeper. So with each inhale, you're going to hold at the top for 4, and then exhale and then hold at the bottom for 4. Okay? Let's start. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do that 2 more times. I'm not going to talk. Inhale. Okay, good, love. And now we're gonna try. We've got a bigger rose. Now we're going to do the same thing that we just did with our smaller rose. You're going to picture that your chest, your heart is growing brighter and brighter and brighter and bigger and bigger and bigger with each inhale. And we're going to hold at the top for 6 to 8 counts. So do what's comfortable to you. Or 4 to 8, just try to hold and extend at the top longer, and then make your exhales a little bit longer than your inhale. Hold at the bottom for 6 to 8 count if you can before we take our inhale again, okay? But don't make yourself uncomfortable. So let's go ahead and try. Taking an inhale. Exhale. Keep breathing. Just try to breathe deeper and deeper and lower into your lungs, gathering all the air, inhaling it all, and exhaling all the air out, exhaling it all out, getting all that stagnant air out that may have been trapped at the bottom. Inhaling fresh air in your lungs. Fill up, fill up, fill up, fill up. And let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Inhale in. And let it go, let it go, let it go. Inhale in. And now you can just breathe normal. Breathe at a comfortable pace. And remember that each time you breathe, you can see this rose at the center of your chest opening up, growing brighter and brighter, or a warm golden light, a white light, or a golden yellow light shining brighter. And the more you breathe in, the brighter it shines. The more you expand and open up, the clearer your passageway is, from your lungs to your heart to your throat, out your lips, so you can speak your voice and speak your truth when the timing is right. Okay, love, we're ready to move up into your throat chakra, your activation center in quantum human design. The throat is our manifestation center. This is our gearbox. This is where we use our words to speak things into form. This is where we use our words to speak things into forms. Our words are spells. And so we want to be using our words wisely, intentionally, deliberately. And we want to have clear pathway to speak, and then also be intentional with the words that we choose to use. As words create. What are we wanting to create? Are we speaking from our heart? Are we speaking from love? So we have our Vishuddha Lapis Lazuli stone. The Lapis Lazuli crystal reverses any dis-ease in the body from you not speaking out your truth in the past. So we're going to scoop out anything in your throat center, your activation center, that has deactivated it, any remnants and stuck energies that are in there. We're going to use this little curve of the heart here. It's a perfect little scooper. Just to gently scoop out anything here that may have gotten lodged and stuck in there over the years. All those times that you didn't use your voice, that you felt shut down or blocked, or you tried to speak your truth and you were shut down, or not understood, not heard, not seen, misunderstood. Scoop, 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 scoop. Scoop, 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 scoop. Yeah, there's a lot of like calcification, a lot of build-up in here where your words that you spoke were taken out of context, and you were completely, they were twisted, and so you were misunderstood. Or it's like you were speaking these words and the other person was hearing something completely different, right? They were taking it in through their, like some kind of crazy filter, just translated the words and translated into something that you didn't mean. They didn't understand. And it wasn't your intention, and so it made you feel like you wanted to shut down and just not share your voice anymore. Not share your heart. Maybe you've shared things in the past and you opened yourself up and it was really hard and vulnerable. because you were feeling exposed, like you shared your innards, right? Your heart space. That's very delicate, sensitive, very vulnerable. And this person, these people, didn't treat it as such. That was very painful, very hurtful. And it made you not want to speak again and share your heart. But it's so beautiful what's in there. It's meant to be shared. You're not meant to keep all of that to yourself or do this life alone. Some of you know and understand that you are these divine channels, but you're scared what other people might think if you express your authentic truth, because it might seem weird or, again, not being understood by other people. So we're just scooping out all those fears, all those concerns, all those worries about you not being able to effectively communicate and transmit what is wanting to come through you. But you are the divine in form. You are this beautiful vessel, this conduit to speak divine cosmic intelligence, communicate and articulate from this place of love, from this heart space. Speak creations, new ideas into form, into being. Things that other people need to hear that will help them. Things they don't even know that they need to hear. That you have the answers or the solution or the resolution to. And part of the experience is learning when to speak, because this gate 12 is all about timing. Everything in our being human and everything in the chart is all about divine timing. If things are timed right, if timing is aligned, there's ease and grace and flow. When the timing isn't right, it doesn't feel easy. It feels like there's a friction there or a constriction, and that could just be a little sign that the timing isn't right. It doesn't mean no forever or you're never going to get to say this or share this, but it's like the people have to be, A, is it the right people? B, if it is the right people, it might not just be the right time, because they need to be ready to hear and receive. So it's not even about you. It's really about where the other people are at, right? So you don't waste your energy on things that when the timing isn't aligned or right. All of that is so important. Scoop, 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 scoop. So, just keeping that in mind. Sometimes you get really excited about something and you want to share it with someone or with multiple people. But I encourage you to slow down and ask if the timing is right for you to share that. Sometimes we need to sit with things a little bit and just trust that divine timing. It takes patience, right? So that looks really good. We cleared some of that buildup that was on either side of your passageway here. We really got that cleared and scooped out some like bulges and stuck particles and fragments in there. But we really want to go another layer deeper here, and we're going to use more of our light therapy. We're going to use blue light therapy to go in and continue another layer deeper. Okay, so we're really you can just really It's very gentle. It's not going to hurt. It might feel like a little tickling, but it's really just so very loving and so very gentle. So you can just relax. You can put your head back if you want to just really allow the space to open up. And we're just going to go ahead and really hone in and zone in and focus on this particular area here, either side. Okay, love. Yeah, we are really, we're clearing out, lasering out the unbalanced expression of this gate 12 energy, which is the struggle to speak, pushing against timing, trying to speak ideas into form when the timing isn't right, trying to force ideas or words. Really just sealing in the lesson of this energy, of this gate 12, waiting for the mood to be right, the timing to be right. Shyness is a signal that it's not the right time, or if it feels like you can't put the words together, it might just not be the right time. When the timing is right, you will have the courage to speak, to share. Yeah, it's looking good. Your words here in this channel are a direct connection to source consciousness. That's why it's called the channel. You are the conduit. We are just really clearing out any old energies in here, clearing everything out. There's no blockages that are going to be left here. All the remnants, all the pieces evaporating and dissolving now into the light. Dissolving now into the light. It is safe to own your creative power. Okay. See, that wasn't painful, right? That was so gentle, but so powerful. You did so amazing today. We cleared and cleansed your lungs, your heart space expanded. We cleansed and cleared this passageway, this airway, your throat chakra, your activation center. We did this light therapy. And so now we're going to use our quantum essence for the throat center, for the activation center, to really solidify and seal in all of this work, all of this cleansing and clearing. And you can come back to this session whenever you feel like you need a refresh. Remember our breathing techniques, right? Rather, you can think of that rose expanding and growing bigger and brighter, or the hand breathing exercise, right? Or even getting some calm strips, because those are fun. So we're going to take this quantum essence from our potion lady and seal in this freshly cleansed and cleared space, sealing in an inner tranquility, emotional self-sufficiency, your ability to discern when it's the right time to speak up and when it's not, and having the patience and the wisdom to wait. The words that you speak literally can create worlds, right? It's so important that what you have to share is having the understanding that it's so powerful sometimes that people need to be ready to receive it. So sometimes you're just waiting for people to be ready. And this changes, if it's in person, that's different than you showing up and sharing a social media post or a video online. That you can trust that those who are meant to see it will cross their path. And those are the ones that are ready to see it, that have been waiting for it. So sometimes you just have to trust that process, trust yourself, and just check in with yourself. I'm actually just going to rub some of this on your throat right here like this, okay? Check in with yourself. If you're holding yourself back. You know the difference between being afraid to speak and shutting your own voice down and shutting your own self down versus it's just not right timing. There's a different energy there of I'm afraid to speak. I know I need to share this. I know I need to do this, but I'm afraid. That's a different energy than just saying, oh no, I'm going to speak. I'm going to share my truth. I'm going to share my heart. I'm going to share my voice. It's just not time with this person yet. But don't let that stop you in life from creating something, or whether you want to create a podcast or your own YouTube channel or share on social media or write a blog, write a book. What you have to say is important. Your voice matters. You matter. Don't keep yourself small. That suppression only builds and builds and builds and shuts you down and makes you feel heavier and heavier and heavier. And actually, I'm going to link to a video that one of my dear sisters has, as I'm saying this, I'm just remembering, she actually has a video, she has a video that talks about your expression called Expression Heals Depression, and I'll link this for you in the description of this session. It's pretty fire. It's really good. So hopefully that will help you. One of her things that she says is the depression is suppression of your expression. So depression is suppression of your expression, not letting that out, not letting your voice speak and be heard. Which goes along perfectly with today's session and the energy of the Gate 12. Okay, love, I hope you feel so much lighter and clearer. and empowered to have the strength and courage to speak your voice, whether it's on a podcast, whether that's in a book or on stage, wherever that may be. I hope that you come back to your breathing exercises for you to increase your breath, your lung capacity, to keep that passageway and airway clear, and for you to keep your throat clear, to be able to speak and articulate and communicate and be the effective transmitter of transformation that you are. So love, you are all set to either continue on with your day or to fall into a deep, restful, and restorative sound sleep. I look forward to our next session together. May you remember, you are light, you are loved, you are love. I know who you are in truth. I know what you are in truth. I know how you serve in truth. You are free, you are free, you are free. I am you, you are me, and we are one.